Hi, this is Bill Quain, and I want to tell you briefly about a terrific program I've been developing. It's called Every College Student is a Startup, and the subtitle for the program is A Crash Course in Money, Independence, and Real-World Readiness. Now, this is fantastic. It's a game-changing, culture-bending strategy that affects all kinds of places at Stockton, the Elizabeth Elmore Center for Economic Development and Financial Literacy, the AC campus. I mean, this can put a lot of things together, and this is going to be a great thing for Stockton to put forward as it rebrands itself. Now, look, we all know the world of higher education is changing rapidly. You can't pick up a copy of the Chronicle or Inside Higher Education. Well, actually, you really can't pick them up. I don't think anybody's actually picked up a copy in a long time. But you can't read it online, and you can't watch any news show or whatever without hearing about the enrollment cliff and the fact that people just don't think college is worth it anymore. At least they're questioning it, and that's really changing the enrollment at places like Stockton. Now, there's a big reason why students and their parents think there's a problem with colleges. There's some bad news and there's some good news here. The bad news is there's $1.8 trillion in student debt out there. It's actually 1.77. And this falls most heavily on students of color, on students who come from the poorer families. This is hurting them the most. First generation college students. This is hurting them the most, and the most vulnerable people. But there's good news too, because whenever there's a problem like this that is so rampant and it's so tangible to people, there's opportunity. And so far, no American college has come forward to take advantage of the opportunity. Well, I'm hoping to change that at Stockton. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I love a good turn of phrase. And Stockton is uniquely positioned to reposition itself. And that's a great opportunity. Here's some great things about Stockton. We already have some things in place. First of all, there is a keen awareness that the AC campus is not living up to its full potential. We made a major investment down there, and it just has not produced what we needed to produce. Next, the Elizabeth Elmore Center is well funded. They recently just got a $2 million donation, but they don't really have a clear-cut mission. There's nothing that's driving them right now, and that's an opportunity for us right there. Unlike most colleges, our general studies program has a lot of flexibility. And it's also an inflection point right now because we're looking for a new dean. And that new dean is going to want to make an impact. It's no secret, we heard it from President Joe, we have a big deficit. And that's only going to get worse, and that's going to help us spur some action in order to head that off. And here's a great asset for us. Stockton has a genuine enthusiasm for community development and economic growth. Hey, here's your greatest asset right now. You have a recognized scholar in this area, and I'm telling you, there aren't many of us. The research I've done for my book and all the other stuff I'm doing, the speaking, it has paid off. And speaking of speaking, I'm a great speaker. And that really helps to carry a program, especially when we have to get it out into the media. Now let's talk just briefly about what would be in the Every College Student is a Startup program. But first of all, just think about that right now. Do you know of any college that recognizes that their students are startups? This is a fundamental aspect of this program, is we're recognizing that people are on the doorstep of the rest of their lives. They're not here to go to college. They're here to succeed in life after college. Look what we're going to have in this program, a non-mandatory group of courses in both general studies and within the schools. It's important that these are not mandatory. In other words, this is not going to be something that's going to sit in the curriculum. Everyone has to do it. It's going to be something we can use to appeal to people, but it'll still have flexibility. You don't want to do this? Fine. But I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to jump on this. We have some excellent faculty at Stockton that already believe in personal prosperity and teaching students to become independent. So we're going to find them, vet them, select them, and have them participate. Now, it's possible this could be scheduled as an official minor, but, it doesn't have to be. We can get started on this just by using some general studies courses and some school-based courses and having people have an area of interest. The point is people have electives that they can take, and if they can use them to build this idea of independence and real world experience for themselves, that's going to be great. I want you to picture this. All right, we've got Stockton days, we've got instant decision days, all those things. We've got the media willing to listen. There are podcasts about this kind of stuff. This idea of every college student is a startup. This is a winner. And parents are going to love it. Students are going to love it. The media is going to love it. We can really get the word out on this. Now let's look at three types of goals for this program. Number one, look at this short term. Position Stockton as the only American university that is focused on personal prosperity. This slot is wide open. And I know this because I've been researching this. I'm listening to the conferences. I'm podcasting. I'm doing all the reading the newsletters. There is not another American university out there that has seized this opportunity. Now you got to love these mid-range goals: increase enrollment, retention, and employment. These are three winners. And boy, by the way, this will pop us up in our rankings as well. Now look at the long term here. And long term, I'm not talking 5-10 years now. I'm talking about a year and a half from now. We can export, make that sell the courses to other universities who want to jump on this bandwagon as well. This could be a revenue source for Stockton as well as a major source of publicity. Now, how about a couple of advantages, both competitive and pedagogical? I'm already working with a company called StartUp. This is a high-tech education company that produces simulation exercises. And they have a platform that can produce customized simulations. I'm working with them to produce hands-on experience for students where they can safely experience what life is going to be like in the real world after they graduate, with their salaries, with their expenses, their investments, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be really a breakthrough technology for teaching that sort of thing, for teaching personal prosperity. And in addition, listen, I want to leave a legacy. I'm not a young guy. I'm not going to be teaching here that much longer. I think this would be a great legacy to leave. Now, this isn't a 5-year plan to get started. We don't need permissions here. We're talking about creating some general studies classes and some in-school classes that don't take long to come through. In addition, I'm already teaching the Make Money and Pay It Forward class as a GIS class. So we can announce this program as early as fall 25. It won't be fully implemented, but that won't take more than a year anyway. But let's get started with this. Let's start repositioning Stockton. Let's grab this opportunity right now. So the real question is Stockton ready for a startup? I am, because I've already started.